Yeah, Solomon, it is very difficult for most of the people to become financially independent and work, especially for us. Although when I was in my country, I used to be an entrepreneur. I tested some business ideas. Some of them worked, some of them failed, but at the end, I lost everything because I had to leave the country due to security situation. But what are some of the lessons and maybe also advices and findings that you can give?
Very good question. It's the same where I come from in Africa. Might not be a security situation, but it could be limited access to opportunity. So, in that situation, what do? You leverage relationships, you leverage friendship, and you leverage different resources on what you have right now. For example, I'm happy to meet with you and connect with you, and what possible partnerships can come in from out this with your knowledge, what you have with experience from Germany and Afghanistan. What can we do with my experience from Africa and many other African other countries, global countries? How can we leverage our knowledge first and be able to bring in other people? Now we can build something. So also you do not need to own a business 100%. If I own 10%, you own 20%, we have another person who can bring in another resource can have 50%, then we be together, and that's how the businesses, big corporations grow. So the challenge usually is that you want to own everything and you suffer because you don't have capital, so have the idea, now pitch it to different people who can be able to come on board and develop it and contribute in different aspects to it.
Yeah, insightful. But what I understood, it is not easy and it needs a lot of sacrifice and hard work. Sometimes you have to maybe sacrifice your time, your present enjoyment, like you did today. You didn't go to desert, we went and we enjoyed. Maybe that was a good thing, but again also, for an entrepreneur, maybe it is more hardworking than an employee or maybe.
Yes, because when you're an entrepreneur, you everything is on you for it to succeed. So the more you put in, it's as I say, that's what you get out. So, and it's a kind of an entrepreneur DNA. And that's why you have had people like Elon Musk, even with a lot of money he has, he still works all those hours he's working, because you reach a point that it's above money. It's no longer money. I don't even think about the kind of money probably we have as a company or the kind of big contracts we're doing, but the mission. So it becomes more passionate and mission-based, that I want to change, to make the world a better place because of what I'm trying to do.
So specifically, you said you are motivated to change the world into a better place. But for Africa, what is your vision for Africa? I work with African people, especially in Europe. I have a lot of friends, and I know they are displacing because of war, conflict, economic issues. And when I work with them and I listen to their stories, I become very sad because I am also experiencing the same situation, especially the discrimination, racism, and other barriers. So, what do you think? What is your mission? We are given this life, and we can say this is limited. We can use it. Maybe we can relax and we can accept the status quo. Sometimes we challenge the status quo. So, what is specifically your vision for the Africa? Maybe some message for the Africans young.
My vision for Africa is to end extreme poverty through industrialization. So I believe once our company is focused on developing industrial ecosystems in the continent. So I believe with industrialization we can manufacture goods which are for the African population, but at the same time industrialization has the capacity to employ as many people as possible. So with that, because we need to provide jobs for the young people, so that they do not get on the boat, risky boat, to cross to Europe. You see, and which we have been seeing all those things happening like that. So what I'm trying to do is to create economic opportunity in Africa so that the African countries are able to get taxes, able to get revenues, at the same time get employment for the young people, and we're able to develop the continent. And I want to do it through industrialization. We have raw materials, so how can we add value to these raw materials?
Yeah, but what I understand, to do industrialization, that's difficult word. You need some preliminary works, maybe especially talent and knowledge and technology. So maybe if we give very specific message to the young people, for example, maybe what they should learn, what they should do, what kind of mindset they should have in order to be, because as you said, I see you are traveling a lot, you are working with people from different countries, and it is very natural when you go somewhere, you learn something, you see. So what is your suggestion? What is missing with the young people, and what they should add?
First is the belief that we are the change we want, we can make it. When I started this company, together with a couple of other people, we specifically decided, because the African problems are big, so we want to provide big solutions, and those big solutions are very risky, big money, big investment. Now, I would give you an example. You have heard of Silicon Valley. You have heard of people like Mark Zuckerberg. You have heard of people like Bill Gates. Some of all this started when they are young, and they are now very young, but what their companies are doing are influencing the entire country, the entire globe. Apple, Alphabet, Facebook, Meta. All these are young people, and that's in America. So it's very possible as young people to think big, that we can create something that is going to scale up. Now, one of the very most important things that I would encourage young people to do when you say that I have nothing, I don't have a resource, is able to partnership. The way I've met you here, what can we do? What can you bring on the table in terms of knowledge, in terms of network? And that's why I travel a lot. We are working with people from Korea, from Japan, from the US, from UAE. But all these, we are pitching to them solutions and say, what can we do together? That's the most important thing.
Yeah, great. I really enjoyed talking with you. What is your, maybe if you summarize it, this conversation, although this conversation came very accidentally, we did not plan for it, we do not have any proper mic or something, but maybe you can, your final words. And I want to be, I think, we can do globally a lot of things, because we are sharing the same planet, and problems should be solved together. But also I think we should take responsibility for the places we came. And especially nowadays, Donald Trump says, go and fix your own places, although it is a difficult word. But what is your final words for the African, maybe your vision, your wish?
From just what you have mentioned, I have a phrase which you must have heard. It's called think global, act local. So we leverage from the local global experience and implement locally in our different countries. I come and learn from, like right now I'm in Doha, Qatar. I'm talking to different people who are in different fields. Learn from them, take back to my country and say, what can we implement? If Doha was like 30 years ago, wasn't this like this? What did they do right? So if I learned that, I'm able to go and say, okay, what can we do right? So my conclusion, my final message is that take risks and take bigger risks. Never give up.
Thank you. Now you take my video. Okay, I did this conversation with Solomon, and we did not spend a lot of time, but as I saw, Solomon is a very active young entrepreneur, and he is always traveling, and he is trying to use the stages globally to promote his own vision. And these insights were very insightful, and I hope you like it. There's something that drives me, because as I said, I work with Africans, I have friends, classmates, and also we had the same, some people say we have the same situation. For example, we are getting aid in our countries, we are dependent, so that's why I wanted to do this conversation.